Hello, everyone. Welcome to Grimwood Games. Tonight, we're going to be doing something a little out of the ordinary. Tonight, we're going to make a game, make a character for Tales of Argosa. Um, and I have not read the rules well, so we'll be referring to the rules frequently. But basically, I have played the game, so I got one thing on me. But we'll go through character creation, the character, whatever the character um it says to do. A lot of it is random, so we'll do some random rolls to find out what we have and that type of thing. So that's how we're going to start. Um, Initially, the first roll that we have is for race. Um, it's going to be 1 to 9 human, 10 dwarf, 11 elf, 12 halfling, or half scorn. So halfling. So it's going to be a 1d12 for a race. So let's go over to a scene where you guys can see what I'm seeing. Hey, here we go. All right. Okay. So I have my handy dandy foundry so that I can roll things. And then I have my character sheet here so that we can do it. So the first thing was a D12. So let's roll that D12 and see what I'm playing. I am playing a human. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Human was 9. Yeah, 1 to 9 was human. One more, I would have played a dwarf. That would have been fun. So race is going to be human. Human. And then the second step is roll a d6 for background. D66 for background. Each entry grants an attribute bonus, a skill, and an item. Now, what I find interesting, and I'm going to bring this over here, it says roll a d66. I think 1 through, it starts at 11. I suppose, I think they want me to roll 2d6s and then take, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Roll 2d6s. And use that for D66. And then take ones and zeros. Yeah, that's what they want me to do. Okay. Lesson learned. So let's do 2d6s and see what I get. I get 35. So 35 is a thief. I am going to be a thief. So my background is thief. Which gives me +1 dex. So dex is +1, just so I'll know. I'll just do that just so I know. And then it gives me traps and locks as a skill. Traps and locks, and it gives me an item of lockpicks. Okay. I like the font, so I'm gonna rewrite this. Oh, it doesn't do it this way. Traps and locks. So that's my skill. I don't think human gives me anything, but let me double check that, make sure. Humans have flair for adaptability and the problem solving. They exhibit wide variability and often enjoy the largest portion of the race. Increase maximum rerolls by 1. And during character creation, apply +1 to an attribute of your choice. Cannot be applied to luck or initiative. Okay. Let's go back to the character creation page. So +1 of my choice. I don't know what I'm gonna be yet. Um, and we generate attributes first. Can't be initiative, it can't be luck. Let's go ahead and put it in constitution. Because health is always good, even for a wizard. If that's well, they don't call them wizards. They call them cultist or magic user. Um, but we'll see. All right. So this is an interesting situation with Tales of Argosa. You roll 3d6 7 times and allocate the results in order: strength, dex, constitution, intelligence, perception, will, and character. You must have at least one attribute of 13 or higher and another of 15 or higher. If not, increase one attribute of your choosing to 13 and or 15 as required. You may also swap any two attribute scores if desired. Um okay. So let's just roll those. Roll away. So 3d6. 1, 2, 3. Let's roll it. 18. Nice. 18 strength. But I think the max is 16. Did it say something about that? Roll 3d6 7 times and allocate the results in order. You must have doesn't say anything about max 16. So maybe it does someplace else, because it does say that I can only have a max 16 attribute bonus, which kind of sucks because I got all sixes, you know, 666. All right. Well, let's do it again for Dex. That would be 12, but I have a +1, so that's going to be 13. And then now for Con, which is going to be 14. I think I'm going to build a fighter. And then 8. It's definitely not a wizard. Perception 17. Very perceptive. 12. And then charisma 7. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Said 7. Strength, dex, con, intelligence, perception, will, and charisma. Okay. Um, Now choose your class: artificer, bard, fighter, barbarian, monk, ranger, rogue, or cultist. Oh, we can swap. Um, what kind of character do I want to play? Because that makes a difference. Like, do I want to play? What do I want to play? Do I want to play a artificer, bard, fighter, barbarian, monk, ranger, rogue, cultist, magic user? I'm a thief. So I feel like I should let's go to the classes and take a look. Um Artificer is definitely a no-go. I don't want to play an artificer. Barbarian, I play barbarian in everything. Let's be honest. I play barbarian in pretty much everything. Um could be a bard. Bard's something new that I don't usually play. Key attribute is charisma. That's a possibility. I don't want to play cultist. Fighter might be an option. Ooh, I could play a monk. Monk might be fun. I just realized you guys can't see what I'm looking at because of this. So we'll just move this off for the time being. Shrink it for the time being so that you guys can see what's going on. Um Willpower and dexterity. Now, I don't think I've got good willpower if I remember correctly, and I can only swap 2. I got a 12. That's not horrible. If I was gonna swap anything for that, it'd be the dex and strength. Um, what else do we got? Ranger. Ranger might be fun. Perception being strong. I have strong perception. Um, could get a beast companion. That would be a lot. Wolf, viper, or owl. Hmm. Oh, you know, think I'm gonna go with Ranger. I think I'm gonna go with Ranger. I think Ranger. Let's do Ranger. So perception's the key attribute. What's the secondary? Longbow is the starting gear. So I'm assuming dexterity. Uh, Let me make sure that that's the case. Excuse me. Ranged weapons. Uh, do ranged weapons have to use dex, or are they all strength based? Most weapons. It doesn't say. Doing things, attributes. We'll just go through and find the attack options. Combat, initiative, moves, charge, intercept. I know it's a little bit different than your normal game. Um, just realized I probably shouldn't show you the entire book. Um, your class attack bonus plus your perception modifier. So it's your perception modifier. So I could still have a strong strength. Because I do have 17 in perception and 18 in strength. I can switch to I'm almost tempted to switch constitution and strength. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch that. Oh, actually it was 13. Oh, I can't. Um, well, I'm gonna leave it this way. We're gonna leave it this way. We're gonna play a ranger. So my class is gonna be a ranger. All right, going back to the character stuff, which I can show you. Character creation. After you choose your class, your luck is 11. Rerolls are 2 for humans, so rerolls are 2. Because I'm human. Uh, Initiative is your average between Dex and Intelligence. So 13 plus 18. My brain does not want to do math, so we're going to do it this way. 21 And then roll 21 divided by 2, 10. That's not that good. Maybe I want to do something. I can switch 2 scores. Um, no, we'll do that. It's 10. That's what it is. Life and that is what it is. It is what it is. Um, all right. So initiative is down. Hit points are calculated according to your class, which is for my ranger, equal to con score plus level times 2. So con score plus level, which is 1. So con score. Oh, I should probably do that because attributes. All right, let's do the modifiers here. So strength is 18, so that's plus 3. Dexterity is a 13, so that's plus 1. Plus 1 on that. -1 on intelligence. I'm not a smart man. 17 is plus 3. Willpower is 0. I'm very not charismatic too. That's fine. And 10 is 0. Okay. All right. So those are the attribute modifiers. So back to the character creations again. Do do do. All right. Hit points is calculated according to death. Your death save is 10 plus your con mod or will mod, whichever is higher. So 10 plus 1. So that's 11. So that's 11 on my death score. Skills are partly based on your class and partly rolled. If you get the same skill twice, roll again. All right. So where do I get skills? All right. Ranger skills. Stealth plus roll 1d10 3 times. Okay, so I get animal lore as a default. Animal lore. I get wilderness lore. I get stealth, and then I have to roll 1d10 times. So let's bring up Foundry here so I can roll 1d10 3 times. So I have 9, 8, and 7, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not what I wanted. Thank you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I said 7, 8, 9, right? So I get general lore. I love this. I got all these intelligence skills that I can't use. Persuasion and watercraft. Hey, at least I can ride ride a ship. Um, couldn't get acrobatics, couldn't get athletics, couldn't get deception or detection. Nope, couldn't get any of those. All right, well, it is what it is. I don't like rolling for shit like that. That's me. Um, I know some people like it. All right. Class abilities. For the first level, you may be set or rolled for, depending on your class. All right, let's look at the class abilities for Ranger. Ranger class ability, class attribute is perception, equal to your con. One-handed weapons and all range weapons except da, 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 da. Ranger attack bonuses and abilities. At level 1, I get a +1 AB, wherever that is located. Uh, it's got to be somewhere. AB attack bonus. I guess it's just +1 on whatever weapon it is. I get Beast Companion for ability. Where are my abilities? I guess I'm going to put them down here. Beast Companion and Ranger Craft. So, Beast Companion, at first level, you have a Beast Companion of up to moderate size. 3 examples appear below. If your companion dies, you may gain another one during downtime. Your companion is an especially smart, brave, and loyal beast, which under your handling is uniquely suited for your rigors of adventuring. You share a special bond and communicate using sounds, touch, and gestures, body language. Your beast companion gains the following benefits: maximum hit points plus 2 hit points per ranger level. Attack bonus and critical damage based on your AC bonus equal to your perception mod. I'm not. I'm not. I'm making a ranger, Wes. We are doing ranger. I have a background of thief. Um, all right. So I get beast. Traveling. So I get a animal companion. I do. I get an animal companion. I'm thinking it's going to be something unique. I don't know what yet. I'll have to look at them. I mean, they give 3 examples, but you can do others. It just has to be a medium beast. So I'll have to let you know when I get closer. At first level, you know a number of talents equal to your perk mod. Roll a 1d12 on below list to determine which ones. Each with a new level, with each new level, learn 1 additional talent of your choosing. All right, so my perception mod is 3, so I get 3 of these. So I got to roll a d12 3 times. I hope if I actually go into the right thing. So d12 3 times. I got 5, 9, and 4. All right, talk to you later. No spoilers. I haven't watched it. I'm very far behind. All right, so Ranger, I got, what did I say? It was 5, 9, and 4. So 5 is offhand apt. If two weapon fighting, before rolling to hit with your extra attack, you may trigger this talent to negate the usual disadvantage this turn. I don't know where I'm going to put these because there's no place to put this stuff. I guess I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put offhand adept. And then I'll just list them here and then go back through them. And then I said 9. So 9 is sharpshooter. Ooh, that might come in handy. Sharpshooter. Before rolling your damage for a ranged attack, you may trigger this talent to make a perception check. If successful, your hit causes critical damage. This ability may not be used more than once per combat. That's all right. It's still useful when I want to make that big hit. And then I said 4, which is nature's venom. After you hit with a weapon attack, you may trigger this talent to impose a 75% chance that the target is dazed. This is a poison effect. Pretty cool. Um, Pretty cool. At second level, I would get when I make a range attack, the target loses any AC bonus due to cover. In addition, if you miss the target, you never re-roll the attack against an ally in the same melee. Well, that's good. Um, okay. So going back to the character creation, I got my abilities. Um, Battle gear slots are half your strength. So half my strength is 9. So I get 9 slots. Um, that's pretty cool. And the other half are pack gear, rounded up -5. So slots are half your strength, and the other half are pack gear. Okay, so I get 9 and 9. So I'm a beefy guy. Torch, bedroll, and rations automatically added. I get lock picks from my thief roll. 10 and 10 silver pieces to coins, then adds class starting gear. Okay. Class starting gear was ranger is a longbow, a quiver. I'm guessing that would be battle gear. A short sword, and leather armor. Leather armor, which is a +1 AC. And I'm pretty sure it's standard 10 plus whatever your armor gives you for AC, but we'll go over that shortly. So that's my starting gear. I'm trained in light and medium armor. Okay. Um, let's see here. All right, going back to the character create. He's definitely male because I like. He's definitely male because I like playing males, and he can be 32. Um. All right. Well, attack bonus is equal to your class attack bonus plus strength or precision for ranged. Okay. So class attack bonus was +1. So +1. I don't see where that is listed, so I'm just gonna put it down here as attack bonus is +1. Class attack bonus, so that I know. All right. So to hit would be 1 plus my perception, which is 3, which is 4. Um, okay. So it's +4 to hit with that and plus, um, 4 to hit with that too? I can hit things? This is melee. Alright, so that's the attack bonus. Choose bonus language equal to your intelligent modifier. If -3 or -2 and -3, you're illiterate. Thankfully, it's not -2. It is -1. So I'm not illiterate. It's a roll. Okay, so let's roll for age then. Going back to Foundry, it is a D20 plus 16. I am 20 years old because I rolled really low on it twice now. All right, let's roll that. On it twice now. All right, let's roll that. So 15. My party bond is caravan attack. Okay. Party bond was caravan attack. All right. Something about caravan attack. Um, so I just need to name him. Um, guess leather armor goes there. Oh, armor. So you are. Let me get rid of that. All right. Let's grab equipment info. Range weapons. Longbow is 1d8 damage. Its range is very far. Its nat 19 is 1d12. It's two-handed, one item slot bow, one slot quiver. Okay. Um, Going back to melee, I have a short sword, which is 1d6. And it's a 1d12. +1 damage, two-handed. Oh no. +2 initiative bonus. Not 19 alternative. Disarm. +2 initiative bonus when I'm using it. Okay. Nat 19 option disarm. All right, let's go back to the longbow. Two-handed, one item slot bow, one quiver. What's the it doesn't have the crit on it. So how do I figure out the crits? Let's see if I can find it. Critical hits. A critical occurs on a weighted tiny thing. Critical hits by PCs use max damage plus half level rounded up. Other characters cause max damage only. Exploding damage dice do not explode on crits. All right, so max damage plus half level. So that would be max damage would be 8 plus 8. It would be 8 and 6 because you round down in this game. Oh, wait, here. A third level fighter with a strength of 14 has a class attack bonus of 3 and a strength modifier of 1 for a total of plus 4. He attacks a skeleton with AC 11 on a 1d20 roll of 7 or more, plus 4, total 11. The skeleton is hit and the damage is rolled. If the fighter was using longsword, the damage would be a d8 plus 1 for strength. Okay. Oh, weapon plus perception mod. So, okay, so this is plus 3. So max damage is actually plus 3 more. So this is 9 and this is 10, 11. Okay, that makes sense. I got to name him. Let's go to we're going to go to fantasy name generator. We're going to generate a name for him. Let's do fantasy human names, heroic horse names. Lotus. That would be kind of fun. Let's go back to fantasy. Fantasy cowboy names. Getting distracted. Amazon names, angel names, animal species names. Hmm? I don't know. Let's try. I kind of like moon rabbit names. Okay, we gotta go to moon rabbit. Oh, they're more like. Let's do real names. Let's do Zulu. No. Mm, can't say these names. Moorish names. No. Americas. Oh, West. Sherwood. Sherwood's a good name. We'll call him Sherwood. 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 I don't want like Crummy. We'll get rid of Crummy. Sherwood. Let's get a good surname. Folklore, fantasy surnames. Oh, Sherwood. Runestem. No, Sherwood. Even still. Sherwood Even Still. Going to be the character's name. Sherwood Even Still. The character's name. Let's see here. All right. I think that's it. I've got to create a beast companion, but besides that, I think we're good. I do have 10 silver that I can spend on gear. Let's see if there's anything common gear that I would like. Um, hmm. No, there's nothing that I need. Um, that I could scream out that because it's 1d3 silver each time. I have to roll it. We'll gather stuff, I'm sure. Um, Ranger craft, beast companions, offhand adept, sharpshooter, nature's venom, ranger human thief, male 20, Sherwood Evansteel. Yeah, he's done. Let's save him someplace that I won't lose him. Sherwood Evansteel. And that's it. Simple as that. No fancy outcomes. That's about it. Um, I'm not going to do anything extra. That's it. You guys have a nice night. Thank you for joining me and have a great one. Bye, all.